Hey guys, so welcome back to the channel. I'll be posting 2 videos. You guys are lucky today. This will make a total of... Actually no, don't count the sexuality one. This will make 3 videos in one day. Anyways guys, let's get on to this. Oh, and quick announcement about the story. I know in the anime where they had to kill Kuru Sensei before he takes over the world, before like a certain time, but because I like Kuru Sensei, he was funny as hell, he didn't deserve to die. I was thinking, I can change up this IU because this is not technically from the real anime. So I'm gonna be changing it. It's gonna be an alternate universe. So they don't kill Kuru Sensei. Yeah, some of them still hate him, but he's still gonna be an alien, don't worry. And he's gonna like give us like assignments. Give the students like assignments to kill off certain people. So like he's giving assignments to kill other people and not to kill him. I'm sorry if you don't get it. Anyways guys, let's get into this. You got there to class early. It wasn't due to your powers, it wasn't a long way. Of course, no one knew about your demon side. Well, until high school, where you accidentally sneezed so hard that your demon side came out. And a girl took a picture of you and exposed you to your whole entire school on your birthday. It was totally the worst birthday you ever had. And he decided there was no point of hiding it if everyone knows. So he decided to let out everything. Your tail, your horns. And many people did make fun of you for it. And sometimes they did get underneath your skin, but you try not to pay attention to it. You was in E-class, and some other kids were making fun of your eyes. So guys, I'm going to be doing a description for this one. So like, let me picture this inside your head. You have 2 eyes, right? But they're multicolored. So one eye is hot pink with a black pupil. And your other eye color is black with a white diamond pupil. And people always made fun of you for it. But these kids take it to the next level. Most kids just laugh at your eyes, saying that they are just so weird and all of that, but they took it to the next level. They called you a freak, disgusting, a monster, all of that. The bullying in middle school wasn't so harsh, but this was another level. He started crying. Oh, look, it's a big old demon crybaby. One of the students said. You just got up and ran away. And they chased after you. They luckily hid in your classroom. Then you noticed a red-headed male approach you. Is everything okay? He asked. I'm fine. You know you don't have to lie. You guys went silent for a second. Come on, let me help you up. You grabbed his hand and pulled yourself up. Now, what seems to be the problem? You don't have to get involved, it's fine. When I see a person crying, it's kind of my job to get involved. And plus, I'm super nosy. Now, come on, tell me. It was just some kids that just kept on bullying me and stuff. Do you perhaps know the names of these kids? Why ask? Well, let's just say that I have a reputation for punishing others, for bullying other people. That's as far as I can say. Usually I stick up wasabi and mustard up their nose. It's pretty funny when you see their reactions. Look, I even caught it on video. He showed you a video of him sticking wasabi and mustard up a boy's nose after he bullied someone. Loud, large laugh. You started snickling, and then your laughter grew louder and louder and louder. Did I succeed in making you feel better? He was wiping tears from your eyes. He was practically crying. Yeah, you did. Great. Now, the names. Right. I don't know their names exactly, but it was one blonde-haired boy, a orange-haired boy, and a blue-haired girl. I know those people. They're from the upper classes. They can be so... They're just big jerks. I can tell. You guys laughed again. Anyways, come on. Where's your seat? Oh, I'm sitting over there. Oh, you're sitting right next to me. Just come and sit down and we can chat while we wait for our teacher. Karma told you all funny stories about how he punished people, shoved wasabi up people's noses, and did other stuff. He even told you about the time where he smashed a glass bottle over someone's head just to threaten them. He was absolutely hilarious. You never laughed this long in so many years. Karma? Yeah? You're the most funniest person I ever met. And that's not a lie. He quickly let out a small blush at your compliment. Karma, you okay? Your face is turning all reddish. Oh, no, it's fine. I was just laughing too hard, too. Oh, okay. Anyways. So tell me what our teacher is like. Well, he's a creature like you, but he's an octopus and an alien at the same time. What? Yeah, what is right? It's totally confusing when you try to picture it in your head without thinking. Oh, that came out wrong. When you picture it in your head. Yeah, he can be sometimes a total weirdo and a total jerk, but other than that, he's a good teacher. Anyways, I got some juicy gossip if you want to hear it. Ooh! Carmen laughed again. That seemed to get your attention. Yes, now tell me. You guys kept chatting and chatting and chatting. You lost track of time. You arrived to class 3 hours earlier than usual because of your powers. So it's easier to climb up to your classroom. You was having such a good time. Until your teacher walked in, and so did everyone else. You quickly guys pulled apart, and the lesson started. He was teaching you how to use assault weapons better and the right way. And not to make a common mistake everyone else did in movies. It was lunchtime, and you was about to sit with Karma until some girl signaled you over. He quickly sat next to him. What's your name? Oh, my name's Listener. Nice to meet you. My name is Ayako. You okay? You sound weird. Yeah, were you about to go sit with Karma over there? Yeah, why? Didn't you hear about what he did to that other kid? Oh yeah, he told me about that. Aren't you scared of him? Actually, no. He's a pretty cool dude. I mean, he only messes with people who get in his way. I'm just saying you have to be careful around him. Who knows what he might do to someone like you? I'll be fine. Just let go of me, please. She let go of your wrist. Alright, but I did warn you. He didn't listen to her warnings. You don't want to hear all the nonsense. You try not to get into other people's business a lot. But you can understand why she was worried. But you just brushed it off, and you sat back down next to Karma. Hey, are you serious right now? Couldn't you just wait till I finish recording? Jesus. Damn motorcycle. Anyways, he introduced you to Nagisa. You guys had a good conversation. But of course, he was talking more to Karma than he was talking to Nagisa. After lunch, he went to your next class. You guys were talking and having fun. He was talking about your parents. He's saying that they were complete weirdos and super overprotective to the point where they put cameras in your room, in your bedroom. But thankfully, they were stupid enough to put it in a place where you absolutely noticed the first time you walked into your room, and this placed a picture of you sitting on your bed every time you went in there, if you was going to have friends or family over. You and Nagisa both had a lot in common. Overprotective parents and people treating you because you was different. Karma did respect Nagisa, but he had to admit, he was a little jealous. It was his first date meeting you, and he was absolutely adorable. He was funny. Overall, he was cute despite your flaws. And he hated to admit it, but he did have a crush on you. One day, in class, you looked severely beaten. When your teacher, Kuro-sensei, asked about it, you just shrugged it off, saying that you was attacked by someone. But Karma didn't believe your lie. Karma knows about lies. He almost lies most of the time when it comes to other people. So he kind of grew being an expert on it. After class, in the classroom, after class finished, you guys were taking a break, and Kuro-sensei was in the front of the room doing paperwork. And he pulled you to the side to the front, by the door so no one would hear you. Listener? Oh, yes, Karma? Why did you bring me over here? Listener, I need you to tell me the truth right here and right now. Did your parents beat you up? What? No. Where would you get that idea? I already told you, someone else beat me up. Listener, I can tell you're lying. I only knew you for 2 days, but I'm very observant, and based on what I observed, you're a terrible liar, even though you try your hardest. So tell me the truth. Did they or did they not? He looked the look on his face. Your eyes didn't meet his. It just gave him all the signal that it was true. After you admitted it was dumb, he just calmed down. He stopped looking face. Alright, listener. When you get home, I want you to pack your bags. Why? You're moving in with me. What? My parents would never allow that. I was gonna only ask you to stay for the weekend, but since you're excited, let's do for a whole month just to piss them off more. Karma, I can't. Yes, you can, listener. Come on. It'll be fine. His temptation. He had a really good knack for talking to people into things. And And you gotta admit, he was good sweet talker. Fine. I will. Now that's not the right energy. Come on. Say in a better voice. Yes, Karma. I'll be more than delighted to come back to your house and stay with you for a month. That's more better. That's more like it. So set a reminder to yourself. Because when you go home, to start packing. If they ask you questions, don't ask. Don't answer anything. Alright? If they ask you where you're going, tell them a friend's place. Okay? Nod your head. When he got home, he followed his instructions. When your parents constantly asked where he was going, he just ignored them and said, my friend's place. He never gave him a definition of what friend. Of course, they started overreacting immediately. Like, they started yelling, what if it could hurt you? What if they're a villain? What if... Geez, these guys need to calm down. They're nothing like the sorts. Well, their parents are. You can never be too careful. Mom, calm down. I'll be fine. You need to stop being so overbearing. Like, every time I look over my shoulder, they're like, you have to be there. Just calm down, please. Shut it, you brat. Your dad yelled. Do not talk to your mother like that. The dad, you won't even listen. Oh, shut it, he said. He got up to you and punched you. When you was waiting for Karma, you left the door open so he could get in easier. When he didn't come out for the next 10 minutes, he got worried, so he stepped inside. He walked in on your father punching you and punching you and punching you. Good thing he had a pistol which was always loaded. Excuse me, sir, he said in a perfectly calm voice as he pointed the pistol at your dad's head. What the? Your dad was about to say until he noticed the pistol in his hand. He stopped. I suggest you get off her right now. He let go of your wrist that he was holding so he can stop fighting back. Please don't hurt me. Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not going to hurt you. I just came here for her. What? Please don't take my baby. I don't want her to go. Relax. I ain't gonna kill her. I was the friend who was taking her with me, he said in a calm, monotone voice. Oh, your mom said. Now for the asshole that you call your father, he said, looking at you. He was about to pull the trigger. Wait, come on, no, he said, grabbing his wrist. Huh? Why won't you let me shoot him, listener? He did beat you up. Yes, but he's still my father. He may not love me, but I sure as hell love him. You look at her like your daughter. He put down the pistol. Come on, let's go. Ma'am? Your mother looked at him. Pack your bags. What? Pack your bags. Okay. You'll be staying with me. What? But, come on, what about your parents? What they gonna say? I don't live with my parents. I live with my grandmother. And she'll be more than happy to have you all stay. Especially what hell you guys been through. Your mother's eyes teared up. Thank you, thank you, thank you, she said, repeating it over and over and over again. It was no problem, ma'am. Sooner or later, you guys packed your stuff and moved out. While Karma was still holding a pistol at your dad to make sure that he didn't get up and try anything. As you guys walked out, he filed a police report. about kidnapping. Sooner or later, the police barged into his house. After giving a description, your dad smiled when he saw his face on the news, saying that he's been arrested for abduction and was placed in jail. Sooner or later, you guys were taken to court. Your father pleaded, saying that he held a pistol to his head. In the middle of the trial, you were so nervous until your father was giving you a glare, saying that if you say anything, Brad, I will beat you up. But when you realized, if I get him caught, he can't hurt me anymore. You smiled at the idea. Your Honor. What is it, young lady? You like to testify? Yes, I will. Your father gave you a glare, but he just gave him the middle finger. You can't be scared of him no more. You have to learn to be braver. You're not gonna let anyone get in the way of you and your family having a happily ever after. You sat down in the seat by the judge, and the lawyer approached you, asking you questions like, is it true that Karma hold a gun to your father's head? Yes. And ma'am, can you answer why? Because my father was beating me. Like without a care in the world. So everyone be quiet. Everyone stopped. And then everything started yelling. There was a bunch of crowds. The honor kept on banging his mallet, or saying, order, order, order. What? I was never informed of this, said the prosecutor who was defending your father. Of course you weren't. He didn't want anyone finding out his dirty little secret, he said. Every time I would try to break free of his strengths, he would do the same thing. Beat me, hit me, all of that. I can literally take off my shirt right now and you can see the bruises from my hips to my knees, he said. I even have pictures of it. May I? He said, holding the pictures up to the judge. The judge quickly took the picture of her hand. She looked absolutely disgusted when she saw the pictures. There are so many bruises around your body and so many lashes. And my mother has experienced this abuse too. That's why she was so overly protective of me. At first, I didn't get why she was, but now she was doing it out of love. He said, give your mother a smile, when the witness began. The whole crowd responded with a, aww. So I understand why he should be free after what he's done to us. There is enough evidence to say that he was reacting in your defense, so the jury will come to a conclusion by tomorrow. Everyone, until then, court is dismissed. The judge banged her mallet. He had a happy smile. Now all you had to do was get the jury to be on your side, and your father will be locked up for at least a good 45 years for abuse and child abuse. You're so glad that rat you call father won't get away with this. Carmen met you outside the courtroom. He gave you the biggest hug. Thank you, he said. No, Karma, thank you. He gave him a kiss on the lips. His face was red as a tomato. Little do you know, Kuro Sensei was there. Ooh, Karma got a girlfriend. Kuro Sensei? Yep. What are you doing here? Well, I heard one of my students were in jail, so I couldn't help but come. You guys laughed. Anyways, it seems like your father will be locked up. Yes, he said with a happy smile. Now, I just gotta make sure the jury's on my side. And no tricks, Kuro Sensei. I know what you're thinking. Aw, he said. Well, I'm just here for support. You guys laughed again. Until tomorrow, you guys return back to Karma's house. Leo and Karma shared a bedroom. Usually you slept on a mattress on the floor. But this time you didn't. You slept in the bedroom right next to Karma. Then the whole time you guys were sleeping in the same room, he was red as a tomato the whole entire time. He wanted to pull you closer, but he didn't want to make you uncomfortable. But you did it yourself. In your sleep, you pulled him closer. Don't ever leave me, he muttered out. Karma's face was as red as his hair. He let another chuckle and pulled you closer. The next day, it was decided your father would be sent to jail. And your mother would be given money for all the damages that your father has caused during her life over the years, which is at least $2 billion. And due to this court record, he had to go over what he had, and they realized he was actually a billionaire because he was living 2 different lives. Your mother was heartbroken, but she realized he didn't even love her in the first place, so why should she be heartbroken? So after that, you became billionaires. Your mother started a company. It was very successful. It helped people who was abused and needs and gave them a home with clothes and food and shelter until they could provide for themselves. Or the case was finaled in the courtroom. And you and Karma finally got together and lived happy with each other for many years to come and did many, many assassinations. You guys were known for being the top assassins right next to Nagisa. You're so glad that you never had to see your father again. And in present time, you was engaged to Karma. Well guys, that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Bye!